Thank you, Mr. Sledge, for that. I would have never seen it because I'll be watching these shows like that. But man, there's a show called Black Love where they have black couples come on there and talk. And this time they had Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson. Oh, baby. Here is my response to this. Oh, man, this episode was hot. Now, let me explain to y'all who don't, might not, there might be some people who don't know who Tiffany Knowles is. Tina. Tina Knowles is the mother of Beyonce and Solange. We know who Beyonce is. Solange is the one that beat up Jay-Z on the elevator. Now, we move forward. She was married to Matthew Knowles. And that whole marriage was, man, Matthew was wild. So, he was going to be Matthew. And they just had to separate. They were trying to stay together for the look, for the daughters, and all that sake. And once they split, that was it. So Matthew's out there wilding now, doing what he's doing, and she's doing what she's doing. But watching this, oh, I could see why Matthew was out. A black man ain't finna put up with that for 10 seconds. This was looking like the doggone Mike Tyson, Robin Givens interview. See, y'all probably too young to remember. That was an ABC Barbara Walters interview. And Mike Tyson is sitting there, and Robin Givens is just talking about him like he is complete trash right to his face. And he's just sitting there like kissing on the cheek, taking it. Everybody at home was looking like, what's up with Mike? Mike, you don't hear this? Mike supposed to grab him by the throat and they supposed to go to a commercial break. He supposed to knock over a camera, do something, Mike. Mike, you ain't saying nothing. Can Mike hear what she's saying? They drugged Mike. They shot him with a tranquilizer. He didn't know what was going on because ain't no way you could say, I'm mad. People were sitting there, man, they were living. Now, she's sitting there talking. She's sitting there talking about Matthew Knowles. First time he chimed in, but see, the thing is, he's just trying not to ruin the show. First time he chimed in, she was, oh, when we first met, we were in love, like I wanted to take it slow. And then he came and met me at the Beyonce concert and was like, I'm attracted to you. And he was like, wait a minute, you sure you ain't say that to me? What? No, you said that to me. Well, I think it was the other way around. I think, oh, now you gonna try to change the story? Nah, go ahead with your story. Go ahead. He just kicked back. Notice he said, get on with your story. You telling this thing. I'm just sitting here being rich. Then she had the audacity to sit there and go, well, women, there is hope out there. See, I prayed and I meditated on the right type of man for me, and I almost got that. He he ain't perfect, but he's almost, and he's a good man. Oh, I ain't perfect. No, you ain't. I'm like, wow, but hey, you good enough. There's some women there. It is hope out there. Man, he sit back, man, he rubbing that beard. I know he went off. He went off when this show was over. Oh man. I know he went off when that show was over, boy. It was gonna be a whole lot. She was gonna see a whole nother side of Rich. She gonna probably go back for part 2 of Black Love. It's gonna be Black Love recap. He went crazy. Woman, do you know who that is? That's Richard Lawson. That's Poltergeist. He the brother from Poltergeist. That's the reason black folks watch that thing. Because we was terrified for him. Wait, brother, get out the house. Brother, what do you keep going back for? There's other jobs. Get out that house, brother. Other than that, we have no vested interest with that family. We just say, oh, that's what white folks do. They gonna stick it out with that house. We out the door. We leaving everything behind. They gonna have to have a good sale on a yard sale, boy. They got some good stuff. We are gone. But that is Richard Lawson. He was the black man with the Jerry curl and Poltergeist. He was fighting Ghost, woman. This man fought Ghost, battled him. For real. When the movie was over, the Ghost followed him from the movie set to real life. He was in a plane crash that would have killed him, but he moved seats in the middle of the airplane. This is real life. This is not a joke. He moved seats. And because he moved the seat, because somebody said, hey, you from Poltergeist, you want to sit up here? Put you up in first class. Because they did that, he lived. There's about 30, 40 people died. He lived. But had he stayed in that original seat, he'd have been gone. So he's been anointed, woman. He's been fighting ghosts. And you sit there and say, he's almost the perfect guy for you. You talk about that, about Richard Lawson? That man probably the luckiest man we know. He has been chosen to remain here for a long period of time. And you disrespect that man in that fashion. This goes to show you why Matthew Knowles says, I'm out. I'm out. Bags are packed and he's out. This is the prime example. You have to learn, and a lot of men have to learn and see this as a very instructional learning video. It is not ideal to belittle your man and step all over him like that. You're supposed to uplift and enrich the person that you are with. It goes both ways. Once you start tearing them down and basically putting yourself over them, then you're basically trying to dominate them. And you're not supposed to dominate your love interest at all. When you try to dominate everything, how can you enjoy that? I mean, that other person has no personality, no say, no thought into the matter. It's about what you want and making you happy. That don't normally last long. Because what's ended up happening is you become unhappy because they're not doing anything out of free will. They're doing it because of obligation now. Because they're doing it just to keep you happy. But they're not happy. But you don't care about what they're happy in that. You care more about your happiness. And if you watch this Black Love episode, it was more about her happiness and like Richard's there for her benefit only. You don't see it reciprocated in no type of way of doing something for him or how you made Richard life better. Richard was just there just to be. So definitely check this episode out. Tell me what your thoughts of it were, and I'm out. And if you like what you heard, you can please leave a donation. Mr. Sledge, you already did your work. Thank you very much for that. As he's back in the #1 spot with a vengeance. You can click the link in the description box and leave a donation. I'm out.